everyone. I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. Sorry. And we are going to do the Virgo Weekly Tarotscope. This will be for May 15th through the 21st. So we will get some oracle cards and see your overall energy and guidance for the week, and then we'll get into your tarot. Whoa. Ooh, I like it. Okay, your overall energy is partnership. So probably the strongest energy around you this week will have to do with relationships. That's also like, you know, close partnerships with people, close connections with people, like people you work with, people that you have to deal with on a daily basis. I do feel for some of you, this is kind of like a comeback in a connection. A lot of grounding energy in this connection. It's possible that you and this person have really gone through a lot of difficulties lately. But you've made it through something really difficult with this person, and it's really made the relationship very strong. It's almost like you guys maybe took some kind of break from each other. Maybe there was some kind of separation between the two of you. But that was enough to strengthen the connection. What is that saying? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Let me get... Yeah. I definitely feel for some of you, this is somebody that you've been connected with, but there's been some kind of difficulty between the two of you recently. It's possible that you guys even disconnected at some point, took a break, even separated for a while. You both were kind of dealing with the same type of situation when you were separated, though. So I do feel that this connection is coming back together for you, and it's in a more solid place. It's in a more grounded place. I do want to say, though, especially if you're just reconnecting with this person, there's a lot of really intense energy around the connection right now, and it is because that there has been a lot of difficulty between the two of you. And even if it's not between the two of you, somebody in the connection has really gone through something difficult. And so it's just really intense energy right now. So be comfortable with, you know, taking a step back every once in a while from this connection this week, because it's just really strong energy around it. Yeah. Let's get into the tarot and see what else we get. Okay, so we're going to look at your energy coming into the week. I kind of want to say, too, if you've been in a connection with somebody for some time, there's been like a shift in the roles between the two of you. Like whoever felt that they were the caretaker in the relationship before, or the nurturer, or the emotional person, like that's been flipped. Let's see what else we get. Huh. Okay, your energy coming into the week. With the Seven of Cups and Temperance, it's almost like you're in this very kind of confusing energy. You're confused in your emotions. but in the same sense, you still feel very peaceful with it. Like there might be a lot of just crazy shit going on around you. With the Six of Pentacles, it's like you're trying to keep everything together right now. You're really focusing on maintaining balance within your emotions. It's almost like you feel like something, you either have just a lot going on, a lot of different things going on, you're dealing with a lot of different people, or you know that something is coming in for you. Let me get one more. You've been really having crazy ass dreams. That's what it is, and it's possible that it has to do with this connection with this person. Or you've just really been feeling the pull to this person. It's an overwhelming feeling, but at the same time with this Temperance and Six of Pentacles, again, you're really focused on maintaining balance. You're really focused on just kind of going with the flow, trusting in what comes next, even though like it seems it's really intense. There might even be moments where you just have no idea what the hell's going on, but you're very calm, which is good. It's like you know something's coming. Okay, so what is coming? What is coming towards you this week? The Six of Cups, yeah, this does indicate a soulmate connection. It does indicate somebody from your past coming back. With the Nine of Swords, you have the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords on either side of this. This is possibly somebody from your past who's hurt you. Or there was a lot of pain in this connection. And this person is probably... there's a lot of communication that is needed. But it's really painful. So either you have a lot you want to say to this person, or this person has a lot that they want to say to you. This is somebody who's hurt you in the past with this Three of Swords. Yeah, there's just a lot of really heavy energy around the connection. But I feel that it's more just communication that needs to be had between the two of you. But it's almost like it's too painful for you guys to have this conversation. Why the Three of Swords? It's a very painful truth. This person needs to communicate something to you, wants to communicate something to you, but it's a lot, and they don't want to be, it's very painful. Whatever this person wants to communicate to you, it's something very painful to them. And again, I do feel that it has something to do with this connection, that they've hurt you, or that there was just something really bad between the two of you, and it really hurt this person. All right, let's see what else we got. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot that needs to be said. But there's a lot of really good feelings. This connection between the two of you, at the core of it, there is a genuine love. There is a genuine respect here. And there's a genuine sense of peace just within that. But it's everything that has not been communicated. That's what the issue in this connection is. That there's so much stuff that has not been communicated. And it's been so much that it's painful at this point because it's so much to communicate. We do have the Death card as the overall energy. That does represent going through a major transformation. This does indicate clearing away the past and starting new. So if this is somebody from your past coming back and you guys have had this was it was either a really bad breakup or the connection just did not come together because there was no communication, or just wasn't the right type of communication. You guys didn't communicate what needed to be communicated. And it could even be that the breakup itself, that there was no closure in the breakup. But it's somebody, I think you both really want to address this, but with the Tower and the King of Cups, you both have held in a lot. This is a lot of feelings being held in. A lot of fear, a lot of sadness, a lot of regret, a lot. I mean, somebody in this connection has not even been sleeping. But I will say, this connection has gone through a major transformation, or is going through a major transformation. There is the desire to come back together, but the energy is so tense this week. And I feel that you both want to have this conversation with each other, but it's so much. And so I do feel that maybe it's not a good week to really address this until the energy kind of clears away. Because I do feel that either you guys are reconnecting at some point this week, or you guys have reconnected recently. But it's been very lighthearted. The communication between the two of you so far has been very kind of lighthearted, very playful, not really anything very serious. And there's all of this stuff under the surface that you both want to talk about. But it's like you're both kind of, it's that opening Pandora's box kind of, you know what I mean? It's like, that once this gets started, that it's going to be kind of a blow up, because there's a lot that has not been said. There are a lot of feelings that have been held in. Okay, so let's see what actions this person is going to take towards you this week. The Lover's card means they're making a decision. It means that they want to be in a connection with you. They're making a decision. They want to be in a relationship. No. Ugh. But they're not communicating it. That's what it is. They're not communicating that. They're wanting to, they're wanting to kind of wait it out. Yeah. Again, under the surface, this is a really strong connection. With the Hangman and the Hermit card, this is a really strong connection. There is a lot of love in this connection, and there's very deep feelings shared between the two of you, but I don't feel that either of you have really acknowledged that to each other. And so this person wants to come together. With the Lovers card and the Three of Cups, they want to bring this connection together. They want to reconcile, but they're kind of watching you. They're kind of following in your footsteps in some way. Do you see how this down here? They're letting you take the lead, if that makes sense. They want to see where your mindset is. Because again, I feel that you two have reconnected in some way. But there hasn't really been a lot of like major discussions. Okay. Okay, what do you need to do? There's been it's the communication between the two of you. The communication between the two of you has to change. That was the problem in the past. That the communication between the two of you has been very guarded communication. You guys just kind of keep revisiting the same, revisiting the same issues over and over and over again. But there's never any depth. There was never any depth in the connection, and there was never any like nurturing into the connection as far as the communication goes. The communication between the two of you has been very kind of cut and dry. There were possibly codependency issues within the connection in the past, or it's possible that it's even possible that this person was in another relationship at some point, or you were, and that's something that's being held over somebody's head, and that needs to be let go of if it's something that's already over, and if you want to revisit this connection again. But there needs to be, you both need to be able to acknowledge the feelings in the connection. I also want to say there's something that you're very upset about with this person. It's something that you have been angry about and been upset about for a long time, but you've never, it's something that you two have had an argument about before. But it's something that you've been angry about with this person that you have held on to for a long time. And it's kind of like you need to be willing to either completely let that that anger about that go and nurture the connection, or nurture what you want in the connection, or walk away from this altogether. Okay, so let's just get some final angel messages for you. Trust. Yeah, I think that there is a lot of trust issues between you and this person. Again, because I feel that the communication between the two of you has just not been it's just not been good communication. Yeah, there needs to be forgiveness. Yeah, okay. Okay. So the get more information card is just like, look beyond the surface of this. Be willing to communicate more. Be willing to see both sides of this. If this is a connection that you want to reignite. If this is not a connection you want to revisit, this is a matter of you having whatever conversation you feel that you need to have with this person, so you can have the closure that you need, so you can have forgiveness and move on. Because if you don't forgive, then you're not, you're going to bring that into the next relationship. But having trust and forgiveness and abundance, to me, this is saying within this connection, there is a lot of love within this connection. There is a lot of positive in this connection. And so I do feel that there is an issue, and I think that this issue within the connection is something that has caused the communication to be so jacked up between the two of you, because there was something that happened, but it wasn't solved in the right way. And so there needs to be that issue addressed, and there needs to be forgiveness. But I do want to say that this person does have genuine intentions of making this right. There is a genuine connection between the two of you. It's just the communication that needs to be addressed, and that's what I feel that you're working on this week. But again, I want to point out that, especially if you both have just recently reconnected, there's still a lot of really intense, that is so loud, I'm so sorry. There is a lot of really intense energy between the two of you right now, and that needs to kind of settle down first. So wait for that, kind of go with the flow in that. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm sending you guys much, much love. Have an amazing week. Bye-bye.